Well, as you can see from the absolute stunning, extraordinary, and phenomenal view behind me, welcome to Dubai. If you told myself 4 months ago that I would be in Dubai with 30 stories up in there with the whole city out of my bedroom window, I would have said, yeah, I know. And I've manifested this for so long, and now that I'm sitting here, intentionally living my dream life, I knew this. I calculated this. This wasn't a strand of serendipity. This wasn't, actually, well, you can say it was serendipitous, but I'm not going to go into that. This wasn't luck, although you can say it was God's hand. But the heart of man paves his way, and then God establishes his steps. And while God always knows our plan, he gives us free will to choose and to decide. And I intentionally put myself here on purpose because for me to change the world, to change as many lives as I can, I have to live like it. And I know that won't make sense to you all, but it makes sense to me. No clue what this video is about. Oh yeah, it took a very long time to get here because if you don't know, Dubai was absolutely flooded. It's not flooded now, but a week ago it was absolutely horrendous. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of footage and videos on it. But it really messed up the flights, and it made my flight 24 hours, or made my travel time 24 hours longer than what it was, or what it would have been. So we slept in the airport twice, not in there, but once was on a plane that we got an hour of sleep in, then once was in Oman, in Muscat. I was thinking like, you know that song, but yeah, we spent the night in Oman, and then we got here afternoon, so a lot of time spent in the airport, a lot of time traveling, but now we're here. Now we're in Dubai. Me and my team and our clients and our teams and our team members are all hosting a mastermind here, and we're all going to collectively come together and just excel to a completely higher echelon than what we once were before, or what we once operated on before. And it's going to be amazing. But I have a couple days to myself. I decided to come here a little bit early to explore the city on my very own and film some content on my own. Because I lived a life filled with solitude recently. And I think it's because God is telling me to truly find myself and be content with who I am. Because I met someone in Japan, I'm not going to say his name, but I talked to him for 5-6 hours when we were both roaming the streets of Shibuya together. And he really opened up my mind because he was truly content with who he was, with where he was, with how he did, with just all the experiences he's gone through in the past. Whatever troubles he faced, he was happy. He walked through life with a smile from whatever trouble standing in his way. He was always smiling and happy and content. But aside from that, I decided to completely alter the course, or realign, I should say, the course of my existence. And I made a video on this titled Realigning the Direction of My Existence, but I think I'm doing it again. And the thing with our purpose, or at least subjectively, I think my purpose is always evolving to something greater and greater and greater. For what I once thought yesterday or 2 days ago, where I thought this is my purpose, this is who I am, but then it just keeps on evolving and skyrocketing into completely different levels of what you never thought imaginable. So I was reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius in the airport, and after you get through maybe 50 pages of the introduction that's actually not part of the book, it just explains how he wrote the book, why he wrote the book, some of the people, some of his role models. But once you get through that and you start reading the actual book, it's just completely life-altering. So let me share something that I genuinely took to heart, and I'm going to take to heart for a very long time, because what I'm about to say, I feel like I lived my life by for so long, but it's funny because when you put words in certain orders, it just astronomically, exponentially increases the amount of impact those words actually convey. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice, and on freeing yourself from all other distractions. Yes, you can. If you do everything as if it were the last thing you were doing in your life, and stop being aimless, stop letting your emotions override what your mind tells you. Stop being hypocritical, self-centered, irritable. You see how few things you have to do to live a satisfying and reverent life. If you can manage this, then that's all even the gods can ask of you. And when he says that's all even the gods, because Marcus Aurelius believed in, I think he called it the ethos, the energy that always flowed throughout the earth. He kind of referred to it as the gods. But I kind of take that as my own and say it's obviously from the one above, the divine God that watches over us and that has created this earth and that has created us to operate on this earth. So basically all that summed up is live every moment like it's your last. And so many people say this, but when you attentively listen to how those words puzzle together, it's not enigmatic, it's fluent, it's eloquent, it's beautiful. Some may find it enigmatic. But if you're perceptive and attentive to the meaning of what the words that Marcus is truly saying, then it's eye-opening, the amount of meaning this has to it. You see how few things you have to do to live a satisfying and reverent life. If you're disregarding all these external stimulants, all the stuff that doesn't matter, all this scrolling on social media, all this horrid things, all these indulgences we indulge in with alcohol and smoking, if you focus on what you want to do that's impactful, that's meaningful, and stop letting your emotions override what your mind tells you. Now, again, I really had no topic for this video. I'm kind of just going off the top of the head, but how beautiful is this view? Man. I was going to grab a protein shake because I just hit a gym I just hit a workout in the gym in the hotel I'm staying at. And I didn't even realize, I totally forgot about the amount of supercars here. It just never even crossed my mind. It crossed my mind when I wasn't here, but when I'm here, the last thing I thought about. So I saw this green, I won't say lime green, this really vibrant green of a Lamborghini. I'm pretty sure it was a Huracan. It might have been an Aventador, I'm not too sure. I got a picture. Let's look it up because I know the difference. So let me grab this picture real quick. Let's see what it was. Oh yeah, it's a Huracan. A bright, vibrant green Lamborghini Huracan just chilling in the parking lot. I'm like, damn. Obviously, this guy knows something I don't, because I used to think that all the time when I saw these nice cars, man, he knows something that I don't, right? But one thing that's changed drastically is now that I know I will have that soon, very soon, because of how much progress I've achieved in the past 3 months, and I'm here. It's kind of inevitable, if you ask me. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm sure I really have no clue what the YouTube videos are going to be bringing. And I actually, before I jump into this, I actually missed 2 days of uploading because I committed to uploading daily for 100 days, and I missed 2 days. Not because I didn't want to do it, because I actually forgot. And you can, I really don't care if you believe me or not, but it's because I actually forgot because I was traveling. I guess my mind was focused on other things. That happens when you don't make something a #1 priority in your life. When you, let's say you're addicted to porn, right? And you don't make that the #1 priority to get rid of that addiction, then it's not going to happen. So from now on, YouTube, very, very high priority right now, unless I get extremely busy with the business work. But right now, I really want to grow this YouTube. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sure we'll get some fire videos in Dubai, and I will see you tomorrow.